Sugar lips, sweetie pies, and belly buttons, welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. Today, we have the wild, eccentric US election, and Bitcoin has started reacting up. We are going to look at the poly market results now. We have 60-40. So it's pretty much, a lot of people say it's a coin flip, but I just feel like there's a lot of programming with that coin flip, because that's exactly what someone wants you to believe if they're going to try rig it. So let's wait for this election, I guess, to be over so we can get a solidified result. But remember, friends, no matter what happens, even if the deep state rig it, okay, successfully. By the way, they are trying to rig it. It's just Donald Trump's got to win by a big margin, okay? So if you see the polls at the very end, like if it ends up being neck and neck, it means, oh, he smashed her. He destroyed her in a very family-friendly way, of course. Now, Bitcoin has done a very nice recovery, a friendship move up, which I'll show you now. And this is the 5-minute chart, okay? Do you remember when we were down to 67,000, said it was over? Friends, do you remember yesterday I was telling you I love these chart patterns. When I was trading, this is the best chart pattern, just down forever, because when it goes up, when it finally goes up, it just goes whoop, 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 whoop. They start doing that. It's just one from looking at squiggly lines all day, that's all. But what edge can you get in it? You need leverage trading edge, friends. I'm here to help everybody, okay? And by the way, if you're not watching the charts like a hawk in 8 years from now, you can't get that edge. Whereas if you are long-term invested, you're just sitting there earning yield, or just have the power of compound interest working because they're debasing currency, and you just have everything growing for you. You don't have to put in much effort. See what I mean, man? So you have to actually see, if you didn't know this, a lot of people didn't know this. Like, oh, look at this little pattern here, but that might change in the future. That pattern will actually disappear in like 5 years. There's new players, there's new scamsters, there's new market makers. You gotta know the pattern. You gotta learn the pattern. You see what I mean? It's like it's constant effort. Whereas when you're just long-term holding, you literally mog them. You mog all of them. You see? That's the most amazing part. Now, Bitcoin's around 69,000, hit 70,000. So this was a nice recovery on the way up. Let's have a look at the weekly chart as well. It's still green. And remember, friends, I told you, as long as Bitcoin is above $52,000, the bull market's on. That's it. And what I want to do now, I'm going to play some nice Pumpy G music to confirm the bull market. It will be 100% confirmed, okay? So, Ethereum though, friends, Ethereum... Oh, man, like Vitalik's got to do something. He's got to do something. He's done a lot. He's done a lot. It just needs some time now. If you look at the ETH BTC, friends, ETH BTC is like down to 0.034 almost. Like it's pretty much in free fall here. Look at this. The round trip is like confirmed the round trip of March 2016. Ouch, man. Ouch. So here you come for the big... look, I think it will still do this, by the way. This is coming and doing this big retest of this zone before it finally goes up. But it's going to take years. It take a while, man. It takes a long time. So, but it's going to move up before then. It's just that, yes, Ethereum is being weak. And in a nutshell, I hope you learn from this, okay? So, Ethereum, third cycle curse, it's pre-programmed. However, if you want to look at the people within it, what leadership decisions did they make that is explaining that? Well, they got too cocky. They basically said, we don't care about the price. They actually said that, by the way. They said, we don't care about the price. They go, we're here for decentralization. Okay, we're here for decentralization and neutrality and all of this stuff. And now, all the Bitcoin maxis are saying, no, you're just a bunch of VCs, man. You gave yourselves all the tokens. You will never be able to achieve it. Okay, so now Ethereum, they have to try, like, basically cheat their way by, like, you know, doing, like, different changing of the deflation, all these other buttons they can press to try and make it go the other way. Also, unfortunately, they let themselves get cucked when it comes to the layer 2 governance tokens as well, because there's a lot of parasites out there. So they've split the Mindshare. Okay, that's what they did. Friends, it's literally like, do you remember Google? They got like renamed to Alphabet. It's still Google to me, dude. You know what I mean? Like there's Alphabet, like, oh, now you're Alphabet. Now there's like, it's a wing arm of all these other things. No, man, that's for your piece of paper. What's Alphabet, bro? It's Google to me. That's it. It'll always be Google. You see? So they're trying to like, it's the same thing, by the way. I know it doesn't seem like the same, but friends, we're here to mog the non-believers, okay? It is the same. It's Mindshare splitting. You just keep splitting Mindshare, and then you realize, man, we don't really need your token, bro. You know, we don't need your token. You understand that? By the way, it's not just like my guessing here. I'm just telling you, they have to add abstraction layers for Ethereum, which means your wallet becomes a smart contract, which means you can use Tether or Hex or Pepe to pay for gas. You don't have to have Ethereum for gas in that circumstance, okay? But by the way, don't get worried about that. The tokens still go up, okay? Because everyone understands the bigger picture on these things. Now, let's quickly crank out some news of what's going on, friends. Elon Musk says he's going to spend the night with Donald Trump. I wonder what Melania thinks of that. So I didn't really sign up for this. I wasn't expecting that. Hope it works well. Also, Dogecoin, friends. Dogecoin. Remember, Dogecoin is like, that's the normie person's entry into memes. They look at Doge. And Doge is around 17 cents up here. This is actually fantastic. So, friends, it is in our best interest for all of crypto. So, man, Coinbase doesn't have all the data. You got to use the full one. It's in our best interest that Doge goes up here. Okay? You just need that, man. Once Doge is 30 cents, trust me. Actually, don't trust me. Just watch. What's everyone going to be talking about? We are 100% going to $1. It's like not even a question at this point. That's it. We're going to $1. Now, because everyone in the world is talking like that, they're like, oh, it's going to $1. Once they see that, friends, and if Doge actually does make it to $1, which I hope it does, if Doge can make it to $1, friends, I want you to understand something. This is the mechanics of how crowds and speculation works. If this thing just gets to $1, that target achieved, people who aren't in markets, like Dave the plumber, and like Jessica the nurse, all they're seeing and they're feeling it. Their friends are saying, hey, this guy said Doge would hit $1, and then it did. And then people think, oh, there must be experts in markets who can like tell you something's going to happen in the future. And here's the thing, we know, yeah, they are. The problem is the timing. So it can happen in a day, it can happen in 5 years. You know what I mean? That's a big amount of time, especially when you have 24/7 cycles in crypto land. So that's what's going on throughout the rest of the world. When they hear this Doge $1 and the target comes up, and then it gets hit, that's what's penetrating their mind. They're like, wow, markets can be solved. There are things that go up when people have a target and they reach it. That's all you need, okay? That gives them the confidence to start looking at other stuff. They're like, oh, if Doge can hit $1, what about this coin? This guy says Pepe's going to do a 10x. Or this guy, you know what I mean? And just the crowd going and participating in that. That's how you get all these big manias to snowball. And remember, friends, look, what I'm going to do is I've got to play some nice. Let's play some nice.
A kiss, a cry, our rights, our wrongs.
Playing some heavy beats for them. But this type of mania, people use these words like exit liquidity, right? Or the dumb money. They do use these words. But the truth is, man, they make a lot of money first. Okay? It's not like they're dumb. It's just that when they all come in, they don't know the temperature gauge. Okay? They can't tell whether a glass of orange juice, if it's cold or warm. They literally can't tell that. But you and I can. We've been watching it the whole time. You see? Like, we know it's cool as ice. There's 5 ice cubes in there. We know, but they can't tell. They can't tell. They literally just looking at it. Does it look hot? That's it. They have no frame of reference. So that's why when they come in, they don't know that them going insane and them making a lot of money is hot. But also, a lot of people on the sidelines and also people who are doubting, they also get trapped. Because it goes on a bit too long and it goes a bit too far, and memes and other things go like a bit too explosive to make these people question the paradigm. And that's when the crowd finally agrees, you know what, it's a new paradigm. But you can see this on this post I just made, friends. Optimism. This rally is real. Okay, the Wall Street cheat sheet. That's where you can see it. We're about to enter it. It's the 100K Bitcoin price. That's why, man, this one is a real one. This one is a real one. So that would be something like this happening where we finally start to go bang. If you imagine just see Bitcoin, friends, like trading at like 85. Like, I'll be making so many videos, so many posts. Ivan will be like pressing the button every day. Do you see what I mean? Like all these things, there'd be green thumbnails everywhere. You're like, this is real, this is real, this is real. Because you can finally see. And then there's going to be something else coming on, man. Something else that just keeps adding and adding and adding that you can't foresee yet. But, it could be something like Microsoft. Someone comes out and says, hey, we've been using Bitcoin as our national currency reserve and we just haven't told you. Like that type of stuff, friends. Your emotions are going to get played with. I'm going to try, obviously, do my best to keep you grounded as much as you can. But I also, look, your biggest fear, friends, I know you got PTSD. Your biggest fear is round tripping, but no, your biggest fear should be missing out on the easy retardio gains coming. Because often, this is truth, right? The harder the PTSD in markets from the cycle before, the easier the follow-up. Don't forget that, okay? I've seen this phenomena. You see it in charts. Okay, now we're actually living it. Because I used to just look at this, all the charts. You could see it in the chart. You go, oh, this thing went through a long period. You read stories about this certain period. And then when it starts to go up, it does like a hyper move on the way up. But no one can see the hyper move. And that's why I've always known, since I've been beginning markets and watching these, if you watch something go through a lot of pain, my gosh, don't ever sell early. Don't even think about jeeting all your bags early, okay? Don't. If you have to sell like 1% here and there just to keep yourself in the game, do that. Just don't like go, oh, sweet, it's up 3x, I'm out. You will get it wrong most of the time. I promise you that. Now, I've got some interesting data, friends, a bit later as well. Let's go through it now. Meme coins are now 2.58% of crypto. So I found this fascinating because the media source talking about this, they watch my channel. I can tell they watch it. They probably follow me. They watch my channel because no one was reporting on this. I reported on this a couple of days ago. I computed it myself. Meme coins are 2.58%. So that is memes. So if you want to know where you get that number from, you go to all the memes, the category on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, you just divide it by anything. So we don't have a meme sector, friends. There's no meme index. That's how early we are. Okay. So people say, oh, you're late to memes. No, you're not. Because if you type in like meme into TradingView, look at this. There's no like meme index. Do you understand? Like, what about crypto meme? There's nothing here. Okay, so one day I think we'll need them. We'll need like the biggest meme index, but we don't have it right now. And yeah, by the time I have it, it's probably after the euphoria has happened and we're going on the way down. Okay, because there's a lot of people in. Let me actually I'll show it for you. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's what that usually. You know those things, friends. Usually those big things, they happen around here. Okay. Why they happen around here? Complacent. Because in euphoria, you can't think. So no one's thinking, oh my God, no one is thinking with a straight mind here. Okay, I got a peanut-sized brain, but no one is saying euphoria, oh, I'm euphoric, let's get a meme coin index. No. It's a euphoria. You have this explosion of happiness and dopamine, and then it finally calms down. That's a complacency. It gets you a bit of a reset, and everyone's like, okay, we got a plan for the future now. Now we're complacent. They go, we just need a rally. So that's what they're saying here, the words here. We just need to cool off for the next rally. Translation. It is cool right now. Okay, it's no longer hot and beaming. So now we can think straight. And instead of selling, okay, instead of like looking at, hey, 4 years ago, I would have been happy with $50,000, but now I've actually got $130,000. But people have got it in my head that I deserve $500,000. Okay, no one ever says that to themselves. No one. Okay, they hold on to that 120. For example, that's that cooling off period. Instead of like selling half, going, okay, maybe I should have half Bitcoin. Instead of just doing anything rational, they let themselves get caught up with articles that might come out and say, okay, we're going to have a meme coin index. And then you have like the ultimate final people like Ty Lopez. Oh, remember he was going to launch a meme coin? Well, now the meme coin is getting launched. You know what I mean? That's that type of stuff. And everyone is just waiting to see. Okay. So I live through it every single moment of the day. It's a blessing that I can repeat it here with you. So meme coins, right? Friends, a year ago, so yeah, they're 2.58% now. A year ago, they were only 0.87%. You got to understand, friends, how amazing that is in a Bitcoin halving year. I'm telling you, that was the innovation. The data says it. Nothing else went up like this, by the way. You might say AI, though. And I'll say, well, AI is just a meme, brother. What do you use AI in crypto for? The only thing we actually used AI for was generating those Japanese like hentai naked cartoon ladies and stuff. Okay, Japanese cartoon anime. That's all we're doing it. You'd buy the token, you'd use the AI thing in the Telegram chat, and it was like a gimmick for like 2 weeks. Okay, we don't use anything crypto for it. We don't. Now they're all talking about AI agents because they're using they're saying crypto is the wallet for the AI. So the AI can now be a human and have economic incentives. Yes, could. Look, friend, but don't let this stop you. Don't let this stop you from speculating. Okay, this is the time period. Okay, hey, Yeah, okay, it's not going to work out. Okay, sweet. That's your advantage, though. Okay, so if it's, okay, the person who doesn't participate, they lose. Okay, the people who do participate, they win. So on the sidelines, okay, there's 20% of people, they never participate, they lose. 80% of people, they win. However, it's all paper gains because they all jump in and everybody on side, the earliest one of that wins like, 100x. The next guy wins like 50x. And by the end of it, the guy at the end, he's only on side like, 20% because he just gets in the very, very end. Okay, I'm just talking about the whole line there. So those are the people, that's how it works. However, those people, obviously, like I said, they overstay their welcome. But the person in that crowd of 80% participators, the person who knows, this is a scam. If he just knows that, it's a bit of a double whammy. He takes profit too early, but he doesn't round trip. So you can't have it both ways, by the way. If you just never get out, whatever you're in, you'll see the maximum of it. And you will not be able to sell the topmost people. Of course they won't. But it depends, okay, what you're comfortable with. Like, that's why a lot of people, friends, be honest, in the past 100+ years, you read anybody who's been rich, wealthy from markets, they always say, my secret was I always sold a bit early. That would always say. Because I always sold a bit early and I got comfortable with it. That is not just one person. That's many, many rich. I'm talking about the oil tycoon names, like the R family, all these other ones I don't want to say on YouTube. Yeah, the diaries of them, and not just them, all the other big investors. Okay, so that's just maybe something that you can keep close to your heart now that I've told you this. This is like, friends, I'm talking about 100 years of stock market wisdom here. You apply it to crypto. So they say, hey, that my secret to keeping my wealth over the generations was I always sold a bit early, and that was okay. Okay, so think about it. But yeah, but also like these guys, they're in boomerland. You know what I mean? Like you guys are getting wet over like a 2.5x, brother. You know, we're here for the 25x's, 2,500%. Like we can't even say the thousands of percents anymore. Like if you say 1,000%, like bro, just say 10x. What do you mean 1,000%? You know what I mean? We joke that. That's why I say that it's like a meme as a joke itself. It's kind of funny. We have our own opportunities here in crypto. The numbers are so big, we have to condense them. So it's very, very clear, right? There's been big growth in memes, cults, and religions. Of course, you're talking about cults. You have Hex, the better Bitcoin. You have PulseChain, the better Ethereum. Now, friends, I was a bit on the cusp of like stopping PulseChain from saying you're a better Ethereum, but no, I'm going to say it. It's a better Ethereum, okay? They just did self-cuckening. You just did self-cuckening. Like, let me tell you this, okay? If you're Richard Hart Maxi, how would you feel if in the next bear market, Richard Hart started saying, hey, you can be a layer 2 for PulseChain and you should go make your own token and I support Pulsicans bridging over to your stuff. Does that sound like Richard Hart, dude? Does that sound... Friends, that is a self-moggening, okay? That is a self-moggening. And by the way, that is exactly what Ethereum did. That's what Vitalik did. They go, hey, make all these chains and pay us for the gas. If you want to know, friends, it's been the worst deal ever. Okay, so Coinbase, it's something ridiculous. It's something like they took billions of dollars of Mindshare. I'm not joking, billions. They only pay them like $2 million a month in fees in the peak. So I'm not even kidding. That's just one chain. I'm not even exaggerating. Okay, literally took billions of dollars of Mindshare. Imagine it was just 1 billion. Okay, so someone takes $1 billion from you, pays you $2 million a month. That is shocking. Okay, that is 0.2% yield per month. That's disgusting. You're basically gonna miss the bull market. Okay, so that's why Ethereum and Vitalik, they'd be like, oh crap, there's too many parasites here. They got trolled. They got trolled, bro. Screw your decentralized money. No one cares. We're here for the pump. We're here for the number go up. We are in a digital New York. We want to see this remain New York and get bigger. And we're here because we paid a premium to get into Ethereum. This is for Ethereum people to know. So people paid a premium to get into your coin, but you think because you got in early, it's worth infinite price to you. No, bro. This is the reality of the markets, okay? People paid a higher price. They expected high results, okay? Now you're just oversupplying the land. Okay, so it's pretty much, it's like if the state of New York just started building. Imagine the state of New York spent like $5 billion to build free commission housing, the projects, just free apartments for everyone, and they put them right in all the rich areas and stuff. It would be the exact same like that. Everybody would protest for them not to do that. You see, but that's exactly metaphorically what happened with Ethereum. But don't worry, man, they're gonna turn the ship around, friends. Like you're not a 4,000 IQ alien. You don't accidentally get your coin to do 15,000x. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they're doing something right. And a friendly reminder as well, they literally did emergency phone calls back to some Ethereum developer advisory guys. They got him off the Igon layer board. So it was Justin Drake and also some other guy. I forgot his name. Apologies. But yeah, there are others. Obviously, they got the call. They're like, hey, we need you back. We need you back home. Okay. ChainLink, UBS, and SWIFT have all completed a test pilot to settle tokenized fund subscriptions and redemptions using SWIFT network. Bullish on Link. So this is like it's a DeFi mid-curve type of thing, man. It's like ChainLink, like, look, it ain't a meme, but my gosh, bro, like, how do you have these fundamentals and you're this low? This makes no sense. But by the way, ChainLink isn't even that low. Like, when you think about it, based off what it's doing, it's rank 19. It's rank 19. Like, okay, if it was like super successful, what would it be? Like 2x higher? Now it's near the top 10. You know what I mean? It's just, look, I still think ChainLink can do like, 18x from here, get to about $180. But yeah, it's still, this is just the world we live in, bro. Like, if you feel comfortable buying the DeFi, I've got ChainLink. I love all these stuff. It's fine. But they just don't move. They just don't move. It's kind of like you check on the thing. Hey, you guys haven't rugged yet, right? You're still working on it. Cool. Walk away. I don't think people are going to buy these things with anywhere near the ferociousness as the memes. Now, I'm going to show you the others BTC chart again. We start a new weekly candle. Remember here we are. Yeah, it is in the poopy zone. This is like a complete capitulation, just free falling. I do believe, friends, there's going to be like this rejuvenation thing that comes back. And to let you know, because, friends, I'm here 18 hours a day. Everyone watches me. All you big influencers, you got your over 100K followers and all these other stuff. Okay, I know you're all watching, and I would like to tell you something, okay? It's very, very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my big lollipop for you, just so you can respect it, okay? All of you, every single one, you know who you are, you're watching, all your researchers watch me, okay? All of you have said the same thing. You've all said the same thing, which is, when Gary Gensler is fired, we're going to be allowing expectations of revenue sharing to appear in DeFi, and this will return DeFi, and people will sell the meme coins. Okay. I just want to tell you there's a problem with that. The problem is, if there was money to be made by attaining mind share of the product market fit of the audience, of the crypto participants, if there was money to be made, there would already be evidence today of coins who are promising expectations, delivering some revenue share, and people buying them. Okay? We have zero evidence of that. Zero. In fact, there are profitable protocols. I've got all of them. You go to Token Terminal. Okay. There's like top 15 profitable protocols. Dog shit tokens. No one cares. Even at, by the way, Ethereum is one of the most profitable protocols. How'd that go this year? Okay. Just to give you an example. So there is no evidence to suggest that. So that is COPE cope. Okay. That is full on cope. By the way, I kind of hope it happens because I got my DeFi, mid-curve, the ICO stuff, that whatever. But I'm just telling you, that's cope. Even me wanting that to happen is cope. There is no evidence. One thing I know about markets is if there's an idea that works, someone out there is trying it, and you can see some bubbling undertones of it working. Okay, so it doesn't just go like, okay, here's a government, here's a switch, and everything goes happen. No, there's actually the product market fit is not healthy in utility DeFi VC stuff right now for crypto, okay? Meme coins are a response. By the way, look at the lollipop. Meme coins are a response to the lack of product market fit in the entire crypto industry, okay? Which is counter to the narrative you've all been saying, because you're all wrong. I'm not literally the one who invented that. I've been talking like that, okay? Now you hear more ads say that as well, okay? So meme coins are a response. Basically, people say, okay, everything in crypto is a scam. I'd rather buy the cheap scam because the cheap scam actually goes up and I got a chance to be early. That's it. Okay? So the token is allowing somebody to join into a community. The problem is when they started at 2 billion, no one's there. So you have a network of 100 people who are waiting and 1,000 people waiting for a payout. That doesn't compare to all these other meme coins where they start off with 10 people, then they go to 100, then 1,000. All of them are rich. They onboard the next 5,000 and then 10,000. You see that? That journey is actually how Bitcoin got to where it is. And I guess PulseChain is one of the only ecosystems out here where Richard Hart, the founder, is mimicking Bitcoin, whereas everything else in crypto is mimicking Ethereum. That's what they're doing. They are mimicking Ethereum. Watch my other videos about that. Okay, so instead of doing the meme cult religion thing, they're trying to do the utility thing, which is I'm going to have a coin. I'm not going to tell you to buy it, but you need to use it. Okay, that's what it is. Like, I have to tax you. You have to use it. Okay, that's kind of that's somebody. They're too scared to mog everyone. Okay, basically. So when Richard Hart went on, he says Hex is a better Bitcoin and is unequivocally the best store of value in the world, and it should be bigger than gold's market cap. Okay, doesn't flinch, doesn't blink, no typos, no nothing. Do you understand that? That's the type of stuff people actually want to hear. Okay, that's like you lived in a city and people said this is the best city. Everyone wants to move here. This is the best city. It's the cleanest city. It's the safest city. Okay, that's what people actually, that's what we want to hear. And by the way, this is just like when you vote for a politician. Okay, the president, who is all the president, they know, they have to say America's the best country. We're the greatest country. Okay, we do have the greatest country. We have so much potential. That's what they basically, that's the words people want to hear. So now it makes absolutely complete sense when you see the meme count and market cap dominance. Look at this, rising up over time, friends. Look at that over time. Look at this data. In 2021, oh my gosh, dude, we now have higher meme coin dominance than 2021. We broke the high of 2021. My gosh. And this information I just told you, friends, I just had to stop quickly and make a post right here just to confirm, just to reiterate the size of these two arrows. So you're getting the point now. Now let's check out PulseChain news, friends. RackhamRishel, and it's very hard for me because I've been calling him RackhamRishel for a long time. RackhamRishel is back. Rackham is back now, friends, as I got to explain to you. So why was he called Rectum? We'll get into that. Okay. I don't think he's called Rectum anymore, but we'll see. It's such a good nickname. It's such a good nickname. So welcome back, RackhamRishel. He says, you can read it right here. He made a post here. I went through a very rough divorce. I needed about 1.5 to 2 years to get my head straight. He does talk like that, by the way. Never sold one single PulseChain or PulseX token. Not one. As a matter of fact, I've increased my holdings. I am assured I'm 100% vested deeply. So, Rackham, friends, he basically, I know people don't believe this, but the guy put in like over $25 million to Richard Hart's. I know, we got believers, brother. That's the game. And they don't blink. They don't blink. So he put in over $25 million. Now, he did it in a syndicate. Now, we don't know how much he had. I think maybe he had 90% of the coins and maybe 10% was everyone else, but 90%, like 90% of like 25 or $30 million coins is a lot, okay? I think it's worth like 40 million now because of the bonus. However, he mentioned, so shout out to Mr. DG, is listening to him in Twitter Spaces. Rackham, hard for me to remember, friends, it's been 2 years of calling him Rectum. So Rackham, he basically said his wife got coins and started dumping. I think it was her. Okay, but also he says he hasn't dumped any. He actually increased his holdings. So maybe he bought some off her. Who knows? Okay. Actually, or no, wouldn't have increased his holdings. He's been yield farming the whole time. That makes sense. Which is what we saw. So the syndicate, some people obviously let go of their bags. So Rackham is still here. I got to show you as well. So why is this important? Okay, this is important because shout out to Mr. RG3. I think it was him. I forgot. I think it was him. Someone basically made a video saying like Rackham was one of the biggest contributors to Hex reaching 55 cents. He helped pay for some campaigns just to talk about the PulseChain Sacrifice and get the word out there. So yeah, so he basically said that when I heard that, I realized, oh yeah, so if Rackham ever wanted to dump that everyone's scared about, like if you have $500 million to dump, let's say he actually wanted it out. Okay, he doesn't want it out, but if he wanted it out, just you give $1 million to an exchange of the tokens. Sell $1 million, give it to an exchange, give it to a couple of exchanges. Now they all list Pulse, and now you can just exit over the next 12 months. You exit in the background using the exchanges and the liquidity and stuff. So it wouldn't, except everyone had a fear though. He's just going to market dump and get out. But I'm like, yeah, bro, that's how you think because you've got like $7,000 of a bag here. You don't treat like your New York real estate Manhattan apartment. You don't treat it like royalty. You're treating it like a garbage bag that you just throw around out here. Okay, but these people don't because that's why they don't want to relinquish these friends. It becomes your identity once you get something big like this. So I've got to remind everybody, right? So this dumping saga, so there were dumps from the account, but I guess it was this wife. It was the syndicate as well. And that's why he got the nickname RackhamRishel, but because he disappeared. He's now back. He's now back. But do you remember, I made a video here. I made a video that I believed characters from the old bull market would come back, including Richard Hart, to relive the glory. Elon Musk, Richard Hart, other characters, they'll come back because they want that glory again. Because you got a big dopamine hit from them. They want to see it again. They want, like, they're just yearning for it. Isn't it crazy how we're literally right on the cusp of the next big bull run here? This is when Hex went from 1 cent to like 50 cents. We're starting that time period now. And then Rackham appears again. It's just, I'm here 18 hours a day. That's what I'm saying, friends. Like I said, friends, everyone's got their own skill. Okay. I got a friend who's a joiner. I got friends I have friends that work with cars all day. Okay. They can literally spot the tiniest dent on a car. They know if someone's lying. They can look under a car and tell you if they've done something. I know everyone's got their own skill. I'm just telling you, I'm here 18 hours a day and this is mine. Okay. Don't check my underwear, but this is my skill. And I got to remind everybody, while we play, let's play some Cranky G music. Okay. Rackham put in more than $25 million. Okay, so you can't believe any harder in someone than by giving them $25 million. Just like fact. So that's why even when there's dumping coming from the accounts, and I'm saying, well, you know, Rackham's dumping again. I was just saying, but look, guys, the truth is, he threw in $25 million. And it's very quiet. That's it. This is not what we expected, but maybe things turn around. Not even hopefully things turn around. It's Bitcoin halving year, man. That's why the fact everyone was right. Everybody was right, but also how crazy do I sound when I'm saying, okay, guys, look, I know everything is quiet. I know it all looks like it's over. I'm just telling you, if you go back to 99.9% of coins and communities, if you conclude anything about them in the year before the Bitcoin halving, 2023, or the year of the Bitcoin halving, 2024, you make the wrong conclusion every single time. MATIC, Doge, do I have to show you these charts, friends? Like MATIC, we all are bringing up the MATIC one. Like right here, man. Like you just see, like right here, this was the MATIC chart. This is the MATIC chart. Friends, literally, the MATIC team got abused for being Indian here because this chart went down here. They said the Indian team is dumping on us. I'm joking, okay? So I remember Ivan mentioning it. Many people just saying, the Indian guys are dumping on us. I did not even know, friends, back then. I saw a logo once from a YouTube video. I wasn't on Twitter or anything back then. I was like, I'm just going to get it. You know what I mean? Remember, I also got it as a tiny hedge because Chico Crypto hated it, because it wasn't decentralized like XDAI stake, but this was the one that won, okay? Look what ends up happening though. Look, friends, this is Bitcoin halving year. Look at this. Imagine December Bitcoin halving year. Look at your conclusion. You're like, this is the crappiest token ever. It literally is dead. No one's ever going to make any money. And the bull market's happening. Okay, but look what happens next. Bang. Oh my gosh, what a move, bro. Like 138x. So, look, I'm not saying everything's going to go up, but I'm just, it's facts, man. Like if you sit here and make a portfolio review and then some of the big mainstream channels, you know who you are. You're like, oh, I'm buying these 10 tokens today. Oh, this is why you should sell this, even though I said to buy it like 3 days ago. Those types of decisions, doing almost anything is the wrong decision in the Bitcoin halving year. I've also got a comment here from Mr. Hexploit. Also, shout out to everybody else in the comment section. Why is, say, Rackham returning? Why is it a good thing? I've got a response here, friend. So I'll read it for you. It's always better for your biggest token holders to be spiritually aligned with success. It is, okay? The alternative, though, so let's say Rackham comes out and says, you know what? Keep calling me RackhamRishel. I am a Rackham. I'm going to jump on you. Imagine he said that. That's the alternative world. And imagine he said, I don't like PulseChain. Stop contacting me, okay? That's the alternative. You don't want that. You don't want that, okay? Because it just means, oh, crap, now we have to wait longer and distribute harder on more people, okay? But so this is a win for PulseChain community. It's just that they don't see it like that because I know why. Because the prices are so low, man. The prices are so low. So look, I'm just going to show you right now because I love doing this. And by the way, every time I do these, even what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line here. I'm going to draw a line going up as the chart loads here. I'm just going to invent a narrative on the way up. And whenever I draw these, I'm like, you know what? I know they happen. I just don't believe it. And then when they happen, they come to actually happen. Okay. So right now, Rackham's back. Rackham's back here. And you're like, well, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I promise you, if we were up 10x, dude, this is a 10x around. Let me just actually do the exact number here. This would be around, okay, a 7x move. If we were pumping multiple green monthly candles and we were up now a 7x here and he returns, okay, people would be ecstatic and saying, oh, if he returns, the other 200 influencers are going to return, which means we're going much, much, much higher. You see how it's just positive spin on that? But because the prices are low, they're like, who cares? How's this good again? See, so it's our sentiment, man. You really are. With these charts, man, people who are trading in the short term, you are trading emotions, but also we're investing with them too on the macro scale. I want to quickly show you this title from Crypto Banter as well. Kamala just won the election. Bad for crypto. So these types of titles, I know, because that's what these channels did to get views back then. And I want to let you know this, okay? So clickbait titles, thinking about what they're doing here. They're clickbaiting to get more views, to get more money, okay? Because they need the views to get the money. They have sponsors and stuff. But why do they need more money from the video? And you quickly find out why. There are families to feed. There's employees. There's a receptionist. There's managers. Everyone's got bills to pay. You know, they're hiring people. That's all these, pretty much everyone out here, all the mainstream influencers. You know, they pay researchers and stuff. That's why a lot of these friends, they're not just individual people. A lot of them, they run a newsletter and they'll pay like, you know, they'll pay someone like 30 grand a year or whatever, a part of the subscription, and they're doing all the research and they just filter them stuff to them. You know what I mean? So maybe the subscription earns them like 500,000 a year, but they're paying one person like, you know, in a second world country, maybe they're paying like $30,000 or $50,000 a year, and they're just arbitraging it. It's that person's research. Maybe the mainstream influencer like reads through the stuff. So they do all these business things out here, but that takes time and effort, and look what they're spending their time on, okay? That's not the moneymaker, bro. The moneymaker is believing, okay? The moneymaker is truly believing. The moneymaker is something like PDI, friends, okay? This is literally truly believing, pegged. It's truly believing. Look at this chart happening, this chart not an accident. You get it? You're not even, like, friends, I've given you like thousands of pieces of evidence over time, but if you're still new, the money is made in the speculating on belief. That's actually the money to be made, okay? Waiting for everything to be done, you don't make so clickbait titles to do these, that's what they're trying to do, okay? They're optimizing for just the views and stuff. They're not optimizing for highest value content. They're not, friends. They're not, because they want to get paid then and there, okay? With me, so what I do, okay, if I give you healthy stuff, you make the right decisions, okay? I don't even care about the money at the end. Like, I always have this meme as a joke. You could tip me one Ethereum at the very end after you make it. After you make it. I'll give you, how about I give you the money for free now? Literally, it is money, okay? All this time and money. I give it to you free, and if you want, at the end, you can tip me. If you forget, you walk away, that's cool as well, okay? No one ever does this, okay? Because either one, they don't know, or two, they're like, oh, that's like a crappy business model, you know what I mean? Like, I want the money now. Okay, you want the money now. All right, well, think about that person who's like long Bitcoin at $40 and now it's $400. It's like, do you really need that money? Yeah, I want the money now. Okay, so just think about opportunities out there like that. They just kept going where you really needed to believe. Well, this is the bull market where the believing repricing actually happens, you know? So I want to share that perspective with you as we move on to these, because you're going to see more of it. They get more attention from people. It's always like, hey, top 10 coins to 1000x, or these coins to 100x. Not getting it, bro. Do you understand? Like, there's so much altcoin dispersion, all these things out here. You need more than that. You can't. Look, you got to put in a lot more effort, and I think you guys get the point now. Last thing I'm going to finish out on, friends. This is really, really, really important as well. I've left this for last. Morad, update on the year-to-date performance of various crypto categories. This is a meme coin cycle. Look at this, friends. Look at the old memes and new memes. Notice how this is green as F. Look at this. Green, green, green. Now look at these. Look at layer 1 chains. Look at all the red. Look how destroyed they are. Look at decentralized penises, AI and DPIN. Now this is the funny part. He puts AI with DPIN, but look at this. This was AI. This was AI. Don't know what honey is. And Arweave. This is like a data thing. See these friends? Look at all these red, all these, okay? And these aren't even, they're not even really that great as well. Look at this, Solana DeFi. Not moving up anyway. One of them, Radium out here. Check this out. Ethereum DeFi. Slugged. Modular DeFi. Look at all this red. My gosh, you're finished, bro. Modular DeFi, they're all the layer 2s. Look at them. Look at them. Destroyed, man. Look at all this oversupply of Ethereum Mindshare. See, Vitalik's just like, keep handing out the Mindshare because... No. See, basically, what they tried to do is, okay, they have all the chains out, but they're charging them very little to suck off the teat of Ethereum's triple alien boob. You remember, friends, from that one of the Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie? The girl with the 3 boobies? I forgot what it's called. Was it Final Recall? I forgot what it's called. Total Recall? Everyone remembers that. The 3 boobies girl, alien girl. So, and just for giggles, friends, I actually looked it up. Just a pixelated version of it. Ah, man, good time. Good time. See, that's all it took to impress somebody back then when you're like, a young kid. So the Ethereum Mindshare, friends. The Ethereum Mindshare, this is the thing, man. See, Ethereum's about utility. So, see, Ethereum, this was their third cycle curse mistake. They thought that everybody plugged into Ethereum with these roads, they say, oh, that is the value creation. No, it's not. Because they're parasiting your mindshare. That's what's happening. It doesn't matter what the revenue part is. They're parasiting the mindshare. Over time, blockchain space is becoming more common out there in the world. It is. So it's commoditized. It's like the internet. Bandwidth doesn't cost heaps anymore. Remember, friends, it used to cost like a lot of money to use like a gig of data. Now they're handing out 50 gigs, much cheaper. Do you see? So that's what happened with these. And so what Ethereum basically did was they go, hey, don't worry, we're just going to hand out all these. Just pay us 2 cents and you can take $100 of mindshare. But no, that's why that's why the mindshare part, no one puts any value to that. They go, oh, what do you mean mindshare? It's just the thought in your brain. Yeah, that's everything, bro. That's everything. But maybe they got it all figured out. Maybe we'll see how they turn these things around and the market reprices. Maybe the rails to Ethereum and all the liquidity and the axing and all these, and maybe that's what they're actually planning. They're planning that the mindshare comes in from all the big institutions, which forces everyone to do that. But I guess we'll see, friends. We'll see. Do you want to take a bet on that? And hopefully they turn around. Look, we are long Ethereum per se, but aren't you glad you pay attention to crypto? Because people out there on a centralized exchange looking at their wallet once every 5 days or a month, they have no idea this is happening. That's why when you've retired at the end of this cycle and you made a lot of money, that's why you win and they don't. Well, you were here every single day for 3 years. Where were they? Okay, so this is pretty much, so now you know why. It's not like luck. It's you were here, you get to see the story, you're watching me, like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget, it loves you, friends. Catch you soon.